All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with Coach Bill Atlas for the Wilson Varsity football team. Mr. Atlas, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
All right, we're here on our fourth day of training camp. We have our black and white scrimmage today. What have you seen from your team so far 4 days in?
I really like how they've been working really hard. We had a lot of hours in the off season that we put in, and there's not a ton of teaching going on right now. A lot of that was done in the off season, so we hit the ground running, get a lot of reps in, and we're looking pretty good.
Perfect. Now, you guys have 22 guys. Last year, you had about 25, 26 guys, and we thought that was not a lot. Somehow, this year, you have less. Does the lack of depth scare you, having only 22 guys on the team?
It doesn't. I mean, we only need 11 to play. You only need really 15 on the sideline total to be legal to play in a game, and I trust all 22 guys that we have to get on the field and make a play, so 22 guys doesn't scare me.
Now, last year, we lost a lot of seniors. 3 that stick out are Marcel, Steve, and Horvath. Steve's obviously playing at Morrisville this year. Best of luck to him. Does it worry you losing them as not only players but leaders as well? All 3 of them were captains, and you lost all 3 of them. Does that worry you at all?
Yeah, it's tough to lose athletes like that. I mean, they were a huge part of what we did offensively, but I think that the guys that are going to be filling the roles will be able to do a very similar job and still win some games for us, so I feel confident.
Perfect. Now, we're here on the new field. What have you thought of it? How'd they do? They did pretty well, don't you think?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's good on the feet. It looks great. Great colors. I love the orange end zones, and I know the kids really appreciate it too.
It's absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't had a chance to come out, take a look and check it out. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, do you have to change your offense, though? Obviously, you lost Steve Frericks, and now you have Bobby, your son, at quarterback. Do you have to change the way you call games, or do you have to shrink the playbook, maybe add some new plays? Anything different there?
I think the only thing that would be different is just play to Bobby's strengths. I know Steven was a big runner. He was a big body. Bob's a little bit smaller than Steven, so I don't know if he's going to be able to take the wear and tear that Steven did, but there's a lot of other things I can do in the passing game and even in the running game to disguise what we did. So I still think we're going to be an explosive offense, just in a little bit of a different way.
Absolutely. Now, one thing that worries me on the outside looking in, just looking, the past 3 years you guys have had just gut-wrenching losses, just terrible ways to end the season. Sorry to bring it up, but 2 years back-to-back at Southwestern, losing by 1 point, 2-point conversions. How do you bounce back from that? Those are terrible losses to come back from.
Yeah, but I tell these guys as well, when you're in the playoffs, every single team in the state finishes the season with a loss, except the state champion. So, it's great to get into the playoffs. Every year we've made it just a little bit further, and hopefully this year we get over that hump and get into the stadium.
Is there something they have to do that makes this year special, that you can really get over that hump and get to the stadium, which is your end goal?
I think really what would hopefully be different is we need to win the division. We haven't won the division in maybe 20 years. If you win the division, you get to host all the playoff games. I really think home playoff games would benefit us.
That'd be awesome to host playoff games on here first year. That'd be fantastic. Now, last one here, we're going to have a little fun with you here. Week 3, Bishop Timon, home opener. Who do you think, you could have a lot of impact on this, you're calling the plays, who do you think will have the first touchdown for Wilson on the new field?
Oh man, I don't know. I'll say it'll probably be a running back, whether it's a quarterback running or a running back running the ball, but I think our running game's going to be pretty strong this year, so I won't go too far out on a limb, but I'll probably be a rushing touchdown. All
right, perfect. Mr. Ellis, thank you so much for joining us, and that'll do it for this segment here on the Wilson Athletics YouTube page. Tune in next time for an interview with Mr. Coach Ferry. So long, folks.